Through road rage, Kaz is hit with a piece of paper. At first, Kaz thinks it's a treasure map.
Treasure map? Treasure map? Kaz, are your glasses on upside down? Well, maybe.
This is the kind of humor you can expect from the show, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they're even on backwards, not upside down.
Really? The glasses aren't on in the way that they describe that? That's what you're complaining about? That? Oh, right, I forgot to mention, when I was pointing out his biased hypocrisy.
No, fuck you, you missed the point. The point is that most of the dialogue and jokes in this episode make no fucking sense.
And that's why, no, you know what, forget it. Skip this part, no.
Stop it with the nitpicking! This is Enter. He nitpicks every single little thing, doesn't he? Yep.
Okay, do you want Enter to put detail in his review, or do you want him to stop
Nitpicking.
when he's pointing out something that doesn't make sense?
And that's why, no, you know what, forget it. Skip this part, no.
I understand that my annoying orange commentary wasn't the best, okay?
Well, it's actually considered the worst.
But this video, none of any YouTube commentators or any Enter fanboys can deny this. He's nitpicking the crap out of this cartoon.
YouTube Dude made a commentary on this video and he doesn't even like Enter. Boonslayer commentated on this video and he didn't even watch Enter's videos in over a year. And trust me, I don't think those 23 dislikes are only from Enter bots.
And that's why, no, you know what, forget it. Skip this part, no.
And they end up ripping it apart. As you can see, this here is a brilliant symbol for their friendship, as Ami, the nice one, steals the treasure map, and leaves the other two in the dust. And yes, they even say a line where it implies that they're fully aware that this is outside of Ami's character.
I'm not sharing squat. What? Can't a girl be sweet and greedy?
To steal a map from under a friend's nose and being completely selfish and inconsiderate about treasure. It's slightly believable for Yumi, but the only one who would usually be doing this kind of stuff is Kaz. I have seen way too many episodes of the show.
First of all, yes, Ami. Yes. That line perfectly represents a lot of women. Okay, yes, they can be sweet on the outside, salty, and crackly on the inside. But anyways, that was my phone. But anyways, really, Enter? Like, really? It's obvious that the greed is making them do stupid things that they would not normally do!
Amy could have been the one who was acting normal and trying to get the map so the other ones won't steal it. Also, as a reminder, remember when Enter was called out for being a whiner? Yeah, KB is doing exactly that right the fuck now!
So we have a montage. This apparently leads them all over the world. The treasure map looks nothing like the world, by the way.
Because every cartoon has to be geographically realistic.
Or at the very least it could have the basic shapes of the continents.
You know, if I had to guess which class Enter did well in school in, I'd probably say geography. He sure is nitpicking the hell out of this episode for not being geographically accurate. It's a cartoon! It doesn't have to be! It's a cartoon! It's a cartoon! Why would it have to be geographically accurate? This show deals with aliens. Of course it's not supposed to be realistic. Of course this doesn't take place in our version of Earth. It's a cartoon. It's a warped version of Earth. No, it's not supposed to be geographically realistic.
Why would you care?
You've made me so mad I'll yell you to hell!
The montage is boring and they end up exactly where they started. Then some crazy old fancy guy says that it isn't a treasure map, it's modern art. So the lesson here is that modern art is terrible, and the only thing it's good for is tearing apart friendships.
No, the lesson was...
No, actually the lesson is that you really should know when people are making a joke. Freaking pleb.
So that's pretty much all I have to say for the rest of the cartoon review, but,
Great commentary over.
of course we haven't talked about the ending yet, have we?
Oh dear God, please no.
So lately, you may have noticed my video production has been slowing down, and I didn't sound too excited in this video. In the credits of my annoying orange video that I posted back in January, I said that I was suffering from internal cysts. I didn't say the location because it was personal. They're in my epididymis, okay? That's where the cysts are.
Because not everybody's a science geek, I'll explain in layman's terms what that means. His balls! He's talking about his balls! Why would you reveal that information on the internet, man? What is wrong with you? What in your messed up brain gave you the idea that you should talk about your cyst-infected balls on the internet?
How about the fact that he's famous and has almost 200,000 subscribers who actually want to know if he's okay? Because, surprise surprise, those 200,000 people actually treat Enter as a fucking human being!
Why would you tell people that in the first place? Like, why would you go out in public and onto the internet and talk about your cyst-infected balls when the video in question isn't even related to that, nor is it medical related?
Yes, the topic at hand is not related to the video, but it's actually related to Enter, who made the video. It's kind of an on a side note thing. Which, by the way, I want to tell you, this argument could actually apply to 80% of the content creators on YouTube.
Why would you reveal that? If you want to talk about that crap in public, I don't know what's wrong with you, but if you do, go to DeviantArt. I know you have a DeviantArt channel and you talk about more stupid crap on there. Do it there. Not on YouTube where everybody's gonna know. That's disgusting. That really is disgusting. I'm appalled by this.
I think I can basically debunk this with, oh, I don't know, the fact that this is all set with informative purposes. On top of all this, Enter has this little thing that you should get. Maturity.
And you know, it's funny. You know how I do sometimes for cartoons that really don't need it? They'll sometimes put up a banner at the beginning that says viewer discretion is advised or some stupid crap like that.
Oh, wait a minute. This one? Yeah, I want you to look at this. Notice the words some and may, because they're going to be pretty important later on.
The one video that actually has disturbing content, and he doesn't put up the warning. Kinda tells a lot about Enter, doesn't it? He doesn't care about grossing people out himself, but when cartoons have minimal gross out, that's cartoony and not really offensive in the slightest, that deserves a warning.
Okay, you're officially the worst person I commentated on. 1. I said this to Ben Looney and I'll say it again. You are not the only person in the fucking world whose opinion matters. The warning you just brought up says that the video may disturb some viewers. So you saying, I don't find this disgusting, so it's not disgusting by default, makes you come off twice as biased as your image of Enter. 2. Yes, talking about his cyst-infected genitals is uncomfortable and does deserve a warning. However, the cartoons with minimal gross out actually show the image that are meant to gross out their audience. Enter only said that he has cysts on his testicles, and he seems to say it on a very formal way. He even says epididymis instead of testicles or genitals. 3. You wanna know what's disgusting? Your nauseating, nightmare-inducing, poorly drawn thumbnail. This deserves a warning. I don't even want to show you the image. It is that fucking disgusting. Here. They fucking punk!
Enter logic, ladies and gentlemen. Nitpicky, hypocritical, biased, and you don't know how to make your warnings. I'm KablamBackwards64, and by the way, one more thing. Hey, Skeleton Nation, remember when you said that I was going to review this commentary? Or remember when you said I was going to commentate on this review simply because I did like the High Hypocrite on Uni show, I did like it, and that I didn't like Enter's review simply because I liked the show? That wasn't the case. And if you can't see that by now, well, I'm sorry.
Ha! Anyway, the video was just... ugh. KB, I think you are the perfect summary of everything I ever hated about anti-Enter stans. You make commentaries on Enter only for the fact that he's Enter. You twist and strawman his points to sound smart. And you repeat the same condescending remarks over and over and over again. And I think I am not alone now. Since KB is going to be a bandwagon if he keeps doing this kind of things. Trust me, KB. I went there. It's not pretty. Anyway, I'm Commentjack, and I'll see you next time.